Question number 27, Connie.
Yes.
What is a SWOT analysis?
This is a good one.
I know.
Very good.
Who would have thought that people would ask that? But yeah, what's a SWOT?
So I'll just go basically what it stands for. There's strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats.
Okay.
Most companies do this for, when they're doing their yearly review about the company. But now on yourself, on your personal brand, what is your strength as a brand? What are you good at? What can you even be better at? What is your weakness? What do you need to improve on? What is stopping you from getting to your potential? That's your weakness. Where are the opportunities? Where can you improve? Who or what do you need to help you to improve? That's the opportunities. And what are the threats? What is stopping you from getting to where you need to go? Who is your competition? That's what it means.
What's the difference between your weaknesses and threats?
So weakness can be improved, right? So let's say you're getting to work at, you aim to get to work at 6 a.m. And you're getting there at 6:30. So that can be improved over time. What is a threat? The threat is, instead of getting there at 6 a.m., now you're coming at 9 a.m. That's a big problem. You aim to get at 6 a.m. and now that's a problem.
Yes.
In another context, a threat is the person within your team who is looking at the same position that you're heading for. If you're in a manager position and you have someone else in your team heading there, that's your threat because that's your competition. Yes.
And so how do you then how do you turn your strengths, is it important to turn your weaknesses into strengths and is it possible to turn your threats into opportunities?
So I'll start with the first one. How do I turn my weakness into strength? By working on it. So just like I said earlier, if you want to aim to get in the office by 6 a.m., so you start at 6:30, 7, 6:30. Gradually, you'll get there.
And because I always struggle with, if I'm not good at something, for example, if I know for a fact that I am weak at Microsoft Excel spreadsheets, right?
Yeah,
by the way, that's a real weakness. That's not a hypothetical. Anyway, if I say, okay, now I'm going to work on it and take the time, am I doing it because I'm just doing it so that I can get my weakness to a strength? Or am I doing it because there's an opportunity? Because what's the point of developing
There
a
must be an
weakness?
opportunity
There
because
must be an
if there's
opportunity.
a manager position and you need to be analyzing data of the team, customer data every week, and it's all on the spreadsheets and you have to do reporting, and that's the position you want, then you must learn that. So you're improving your weakness and creating an opportunity where you're learning, this will become a strength.
I see. So I would say that based on what you're saying, the reason why you would want to turn your weakness into a strength is if there is an opportunity for
exactly.
it. If you're just doing it for the sake of doing it, then there's nothing.
It has to be really focused. What are you trying to get?
What are you trying to get? Where does the opportunity lie?
Yes.
And my last question is on the threat side.
Yeah.
Like you've mentioned that example of you are in a position and you're doing your job really well, and the manager is feeling threatened by you because they think maybe you might take their job or you might become better than them or whatever. How do you navigate threats like that?
So if the environment that you're in and the manager is feeling threatened, then you start looking away from your environment. Meaning you start looking for opportunities in other organizations.
Okay, there's no way of dealing with the situation.
If it's within the situation, you see, it depends on the character of the manager, because you can go and tell him, look, I want to know if there are any other opportunities that within the organization that I could step into. It depends on how he takes it. Again, because most likely he'll be like, but are you trying to get ahead of me? So for me, I would be like, okay, fine, I would continue working on it, but in the back of my mind, I know that I want to get out of this organization and move to a different organization. It's very highly unlikely in most cases that, if you're looking at the same position that your manager has, both of you can take that position. That you can't, and it's difficult to thrive in an environment where the threats outweigh the opportunities. Exactly. So that's why I say at this point, then I'd rather start looking for opportunities outside this organization. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, there you have it. Yeah. Do a SWOT. It's not just businesses that do SWOTs, but people too. Personal. Yeah. Great. Thank you. Thank you so much.